was I? Oh, yes, Poet the Poet. And now we come to Katherine Pritchard, who is a songwriter of many songs, which is always helpful, and is performing in clubs all over Manhattan as well as the greater New York area. She even has a book of poetry entitled Erotomania, and you'll have to come to the live shows for that one, but it's definitely worth the trip. And she's been published in all sorts of places, especially for prose. She's quite an all-around writer here. The Village Voice, McCall's, 17. I can't resist this. Archie Comics. Were you Betty or Veronica?
No, neither. I'm sorry.
What in heaven's name did you do for Archie Comics?
I was an assistant to the publisher, and I helped with subscriptions from little kids, and I worked on the letter columns.
I see. You did it for DC as well?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. She was born in Manhattan and grew up in California and came back to Manhattan. And we have her here now. Let's dive right into a song.
Well, I'm a city slicker woman, and I haven't got a nickel to my name. I have been punching clocks all over town, and now I only got myself to blame. The paint is peeling in my boudoir, and I don't think it's ever gonna be the same. And I just paid off the head shrinker, and I'm wondering if I'm not just a little insane. Because I'm sad and blue and green and white and alone. And I'm tired of sitting and waiting by my telephone. And I don't even know where a female slicker like me should go for some stimulating reality. Well, I loved myself a slicker from New Jersey. He knew how to compose, and he played me all kinds of soulful tunes and showed me everything inside his clothes. And he was impressed by my achievements, especially in between my toes. And when he told me that he loved me, I must confess the slicker woman nearly froze. Well, I was glad and mad and bad and gay and light. And I says to him very directly, brother, you better spend the night. And let me tell you, his instruments, they were out of sight. And I thought to myself, lady, I think this may be Mr. Right. Well, we tripped the light fantastic, and then I fell head over heels. And I started seeing my satin in Brooklyn, not Manhattan, and home-cooked meals. And just when I was ready to go steady, he said he wasn't making any deals. And before you could say Tucker, I knew this is how a sucker feels. Well, it was love. I died, I cried, I sighed, I ate ho-hos. How could this have happened? I'm a city slicker woman, God knows. And though I wished him all the curses I could think of in poetry and prose, when he left, he said he loved me, but that he'd had quite enough of me. So it goes. Well, I'm a city slicker woman, and I haven't got a nickel to my name. I have had my share of humble pie and experienced a slight weight gain. I've seen love come, I've seen love go, but don't you know us slickers are all the same. if we hook into that fantasy when the man you see doesn't want to play that game. And so I'm sad and blue and green and white and alone. But I'm not sitting, I'm not waiting by that telephone. And I may not know the future of a female slick like me. But first off, I'm gonna have me a large dose of that stimulating reality.
Woof. Now, in your bio, you mentioned that you came back to Manhattan for, among other things, the dirt.
Well, I
would
appreciate the dirt.
Would you care to elaborate on that?
Oh, Los Angeles and San Francisco. I like San Francisco. They're very clean, but they lack something. They lack some grit, some dust, some dirt, some graffiti, all kinds of things.
Is there? I wonder now if there's a difference between the dirt in Manhattan and the dirt in the Bronx.
Absolutely.
We'll have to compare notes about that sometime. But I happen to be a great fan of that good old Fordham schist, you know.
Fordham schist?
Yeah, we had a geologist on the show a while back, and perhaps it would become more clear if I had her on to explain that.
Okay.
What triggers off these songs?
I don't know. Sometimes I just get possessed by certain feelings, and I need to set them down and rhyme them, something to that effect.
And dish out that dirt.
Dish out that dirt, yeah.
All right, how about dishing out a little more?
Okay. The couple sees a bed unmade. They talk a while and then get laid. They call theirs love and parity, but youth is only charity. I do not fear that you'll disappear. A married man is quite a catch, providing that he stays attached. A child's a gift from God, you know, unless your dad decides to go. Mommy, don't cry. Daddy, goodbye. A lady's not as fair a game if someone smaller bears her name. Young men come round but do not stay. She feels she's better off that way. I'm not your heat. I've known defeat. I'm glad you are a girl like me. Together we will always be. A mother knows no compromise. Her dresses tell her age and size. Oh, baby, stay near. Guard me from fear. She works until her hands are sore. She doesn't marry anymore. Her Her child is grown and leaving home. She faces now the world alone. My concubine has joined the swine. Like ours, as hard as me, I challenge with brutality. A man is making love to me, I feel my body's ecstasy. Oh, mother, goodbye. My turn to try. The couple sees a bed unmade. They talk a while and then get laid. They call there's love and parity, but youth is only charity. And I will not fear that you'll disappear.
That is ominous and haunting. And do you get much of that in the pizzeria? You did the pizzeria pump. Well, due to the unusual nature of the program today, I'm going to thank Rosette Capitorto and Sophia and Katherine Pritchard for coming on. I want to get as much of a third song on as possible. So as they say in the old wrestling programs, it's one fall, time remaining. Katherine, take it away.
Thank you very much. I could write about you and how you make me feel, how you make me dream of myself as real, so I can catch my breath or I can breathe in you, so I don't catch my death till this dream is through. It's a long dark night I have traveled through. You don't want to know of the piercings through. I can't let you see all the fools in me. I'm a font of wisdom, of lost ecstasy. But I hear your voice when it calls to me and sits me down and lets me be. And I take a chance, you aren't hurting me or parting me like a big Red Sea. I'm the Jews who crossed over. I'm the heathens who drowned when the Red Sea parted and the waters came down. Wandering in the desert but no promised land. God led me to manna. I just bit his hand, and you're only a man. So I'll write about you